Never ever say these 7 things to a Taurus. Despite being represented by the bull, Taurians are known as one of the most peaceful and even-tempered zodiac signs, but that doesn't mean it's impossible to make them mad. Using any of the following 7 sentences when talking to a Taurus will show you just how angry they can get when pushed too far. 1. You're overwhelming me. Tauruses love hard, and they love showing their affection in every way they can imagine. Because of this, it's easy for them to go a little overboard and overwhelm their loved ones with their affections. While it's okay to establish firm boundaries, informing a Taurus that their love is overwhelming can be a hard thing to do, as they rarely, if ever, take it well. 2. Don't be so stubborn. Stubbornness is Taurus's most famous trait, and as such, telling a Taurus not to be stubborn is like telling water not to be wet. It's just not going to happen. Bringing any attention to a Taurus's stubbornness will only make it worse, so it's best not to mention it and try for a more subtle approach. 3. We always do what you want. Taurians have a gigantic blind spot when it comes to what others do for them. They consider themselves selfless people who are willing to sacrifice everything for those they love, and they conveniently fail to notice just how much everyone else is doing for them. It's not uncommon for Tauruses to think they're doing all the work in a relationship when, in reality, both partners are pulling their weight. 4. You're high maintenance. Tauruses love pampering themselves and enjoying all the pleasures life has to offer, which means they have no problem spending time and money to achieve those things. These kinds of earthly pleasures make life better for Taurus, so people trying to make them feel guilty about them is sure to end badly. 5. You're lazy. People mistakenly assume Tauruses are couch potatoes, when in reality, they can be incredibly dedicated individuals. The key is that Taurians will work hard for what they want and will hardly lift a finger for everything else. They see themselves as selective rather than lazy, and being called lazy is sure to make them mad. 6. Stop spending money on nonsense. As mentioned before, Tauruses crave pleasure and don't think twice about spending money on things they find enjoyable. Criticizing the way a Taurus spends their money, particularly if they've earned it, is never going to be okay. They'll get defensive and annoyed whenever anyone brings it up. If you're worried about a Taurus's spending habits, make it known. But remember that if it's their money, they have every right to spend it on what they want. 7. Can I borrow some money? While Taurians are comfortable spending money on themselves, they're a lot more careful when it comes to lending money. They might be comfortable lending money once or twice, but if you ask them over and over again, they'll start resenting you until they eventually stop lending you money and might even stop talking to you altogether. Now tell us one thing you hate to hear down in the comments box. Thank you for listening to the episode. Please like, share, and let us know your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe to the Daily Horoscope channel for all the latest updates and take part in daily polls and discussions.
Thank you for being part of today's horoscope forecast. Your feedback is important for us to improve and provide better insights. If you found our show helpful, please consider rating it. For an uninterrupted, ad-free experience, simply click the link in the description. Your support helps us to continue creating valuable content. Thank you for being here and see you tomorrow.